Hey Eagles, I'm Guy, your anchor for the Eagle Eye. Let's go to Jennifer today with headlines.
The U.S. military in Afghanistan is racing to evacuate thousands of Americans and others from the Kabul airport as the militant Taliban entered the city early this week. President Biden took full responsibility of the sudden, chaotic pullout in a speech on Monday. Nothing that Americans and past presidents have wanted the U.S. military out of the nation for years, saying, "I'd rather take all the criticism than pass this decision on to another president of the United States." His deadline was set on September 11th, while President Trump had negotiated with the Taliban for a pullout of last May. Indiana. On August 18th, Governor Holcomb announced that he's making a governor's communison to explain Indiana's public health system and make recommendations to improve its structure, funding, and operation. Local. Austin students will be able to return in-person education on Monday. Students will be required to follow the mandatory mask and strict social distancing rules. Virtual learning will still be an option for students.
Breaking news. Miss Pratt sent us a picture of one of the monarchs she told us about last week. He's hatching out. Here's my own piece about COVID. Good morning. I'm going to be doing a piece on COVID and how it's affecting the U.S. on its second round. COVID-19's fourth wave is hitting the U.S. hard. The United States has reported an average of 65,000 new cases in the last 7 days, according to the data from the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. Millions of Americans are receiving the COVID-19 vaccine a day. Scientists say the new spike is being driven by the emergent variants of the coronavirus, most notable by a more readily transmittable variant strain known as B.1.17. CDC data shows that the strain is responsible for an estimated 13% of new cases in Florida and 9% of cases in New Jersey. Sling Router released a statement saying it'll be at least another 6 to 8 weeks before we can get any kind of new coverage. An infectious disease specialist at a New York University Gruesome School of Medicine and a member of the Biden administration COVID-19 Advisory Board released another statement saying, "We're almost there, it's just not time to give up." The high number of older Americans who have been vaccinated, coupled with improved clinical and case practices by reducing the number of deaths caused by COVID-19, fewer than 1,000 people a day have died of the virus over the last week for the first time since November. President Biden said Monday at the White House, hours after the CDC director, Rochelle Walensky, she pled with the public to keep up strategies. If we let our guard down, no, we could see the virus get worse, not better. Now I'm going to list off some symptoms of COVID. These may appear 2 to 14 days after exposure to the virus. People with these symptoms may have COVID-19. Fever, chills, cough, shortness of breath, difficulty of breathing, fatigue, muscle or body aches, headaches, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nausea or vomiting, diarrhea. Now I'm going to list off emergency COVID-19 signs. If someone is showing these signs, seek emergency medical care immediately. Trouble breathing, present pain or pressure in the chest, new confusion, inability to wake or stay awake, pale, gray, or blue colored skin, lips or nails bed, depending on the skin tone. Wear a mask and protect yourself and others to stop the spread of COVID-19. Avoid crowds and poorly ventilated spaces. Get a COVID-19 vaccine when it's available to you. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Clean your hands often, either with soap or water for 20 seconds, or a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% of alcohol. Stay at least 6 feet apart, about 2 arm lengths from others who don't live with you. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Now with all the strife in the world, Eagle Eye reporter Alexis is providing sweet relief with her life with pets.
Zoe, treats. Oh. What?
Eagle cross country at Borden, Mr. Plasse.
So they might order for you.
15 downhill.
Make a shout out to the viewers of the Eagle Eye.
Shout out Austin High School.
How was the race?
I got second.
All right.
It's hot.
Yes.
Threw up twice. It's okay though.
That's commitment. Threw up twice on the course.
Yep. Don't eat before you run.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Kelsey. We're at Borden. My first meet, I'm a freshman. The race went pretty good. The course was unexpected. Just went out and went with the flow. That's about it.
It's Brandon Rice from Austin. In second place, Chance Craig from Austin. Third place was Kelsey Hawkins from Austin.
Afghanistan history lesson, Jennifer.
Afghans have lived through foreign invasion, civil war, Taliban, and Taliban rules. They've also lived through a lot more. The Taliban gained control in 1997 through 1998. Taliban imposed their rules, forbidding most women from working, banning girls from education, and they carried out punishments, including beating, public humiliation, and many, many worse things like abduction. And then in March 2001, the Taliban blew up 2 1,500-year-old statues. They blew up the statues that were very, very popular and like idols. The U.S. and the Taliban signed a peace treaty on February 29, 2021. The two sides agreed on the term, including for the U.S. withdrawal of troops and the Taliban to stop attacks on America. May 2021, the Taliban began gaining territory in the north. August 2021, the Taliban seized control over cities and provinces without a fight. Within days, the only major city not under the control is Kabul. They gained control of the majority of that country days after American troops had left. That's the main key points in the last 30 years of Afghanistan.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Soar high, Eagles.